Hello everyone, a warm good morning to all of you. Would like to welcome to this session of YouTube channel. Hope you all are good. So, as you know that we are discussing the Indian politics and government, and today we'll discuss the most expected question on fundamental right and directive principle of the state policy on your request, and this is important for the SSB and the PGT. So in this session we'll try to solve the most expected and the top questions, along with the few of the new update according to the current affair and news that will also discuss through our questions discussions. Okay, so hope you all bear with this point, and on this note would like to start our discussion. So before today lecture would like to provide the homework question answer of the last session. So question number, in preamble how many types of justice mentioned. So correct answer of this question is basically option A, that is how the three type of justice mentioned in preamble, that is and socio-economic and political justice. Okay, socio-economic and political justice. Okay, so correct answer is option A. Okay, so this is the answer of the last questions. Okay, so let's start our discussion. So as mentioned in the screen, for SSB and PGT, fundamental right and directive principle, so most expected question. So there are around 16 questions, and also a plus bonus one question that we are going to practice. And before that guys, would like to highlight our general rule of our practice. Hope you all understand that there will be each and every question 1.5 mark, and each and every wrong question you will deduct a zero point 0.5 mark from your exam, from your correct answer. Okay, and through the OMR sheet try to practice this question because it's more important. So on this note, let's start our discussion. And the first question, here we go with the article 21st was inserted in the constitutions by. So your time start now. So it's very easy question, and your time is and time is off. So answer of this question is basically option C, that is how 86 constitutional amendment act. It's very easy question, we have already discussed. Okay, so question number 1, option C is the answer. Moving to the next question. So here we go with question number 2, and time start. So guys, time is off, so you need to find the basically correct answer. So let me provide the correct answer. So DPSP is found in the part 4th of the constitution. Yes, option 1A is correct. And Uttarakhand is the first state to implement the uniform civil code. No, it is the Goa is the first state. Okay, so Goa is the first state. Then Supreme Court cannot use the DPSP for judicial review because it is not justiciable. No, Supreme Court can use the DPSP for judicial review, so it is also incorrect. And the constitution does not contain any classification of socialist, Gandhian and liberal principle classification of DPSP. It's correct. So then your answer basically A and D, option 4 is the answer. So it's there are new information in this question, so let's learn with this bonus fact. So here bonus fact, the Goa is the first state who implement the Uniform Civil Code, and in 2023 Uttarakhand is the second who basically implement the Uniform Civil Code. And Uniform Civil Code mentioned in article, can anyone tell me article 44. Okay, article 44 Uniform Civil Code. So then next point is that directive principles, though non-justiciable in nature, but help the court in examining and determining the constitutional validity of law. Okay, so as we all know, DPSP is non-justiciable in nature. That means that anyone cannot go to the court in view of the violation of their DPSP rights. Okay, DPSP rights. unlike the fundamental rights, but here the judiciary or the supreme court or the or high court, they can use the DPSP law to interpret or to review the law enacted by the legislature or executive. Okay, that's why the it's a constitutional validity of law. Okay, the constitutional validity of law. So by the way, the answer of this question is basically option 4. Okay, option 4 is the answer. So it's a tricky questions. If you not able to answer, don't worry, just go through the bonus fact which I have provided in this note. Okay, so that's why I am telling, do join the Telegram ID for getting this PDF only. Okay, so moving to the next questions, because this type of question can be asked right now. These are things basically in current affair. Okay, hope you able to get it. Then moving to the next question, that question number 3, which doctrines spelled out that any law which is inconsistent with the fundamental right is not invalid. So we have already discussed that thing. Hope you are able to provide the answer. In the last session we have discussed. Let's see how many people are able to recall, and your how the your memory power are sharpened. And guys, your time is out. Option A is the answer. So doctrine of Appeals we have already disclosed. So moving to the next questions. Next question in front of you, and your time start now. We have already discussed this question also. So just sake of practice purpose, because our paper consists with both moderate, top and easy questions. This kind of question will be asked in our examination, so you don't need to worry. So your time is off. So answer of this question, we all know DPSP principle based on what? The socio-economic democracy. Option B is the answer. Okay, moving to the next question. So the question in front of you, and you need to find the incorrect one. Okay, so your time start now. We are providing you sufficient time, because of you will be filling your OMR sheet, and hope you all doing the question attempt through the OMR sheet. Okay, and your time off. So incorrect one, so you need to find the incorrect. So originally constitution provide the 7 fundamental rights. Yes, originally constitution provide the 7 fundamental rights. Okay, so fundamental right mentioned 12 to 35. Okay, okay, then some of them only available to the citizens. Yes, some of them only available to citizens, like article 16. Okay, then article 19. Okay, then your article basically 29 and the 30. So they are only available to the foreign citizens. Then right to property was deleted from the constitution by 44 constitution. No, right to property was not the deleted from the constitution. Right to property was deleted from the fundamental right. Okay, so it is no longer a fundamental right, but it is still the part of the constitution, uh, which was mentioned in article 300A. Okay, article 300A, the talks about right to property as a legal right. Okay, although it is not a fundamental right, but it is still part of the constitution. So that's why option C is the answer. Okay, so option C is the answer. So question number 5, option C is the answer. So moving to the next question. Here is the match of the following question, and you need to find the cases and related provisions. Okay, so here the time is start now, and this type of tricky question can be there in your examination, so you have to be prepared to face any kind of scenario. And guys, time is off, so let me match the like this question. So AK Gopalan case versus state of Madras, fundamental rights available only executives. That means if the fundamental right is violated by the executive, then you can move to the court. Okay. Then Shankari Prasad versus Union of India, that highlight the parliament can amend the fundamental rights. Okay, so you can match your second and fourth. So answer is of this question is option B, option A. Okay, option A. Then Goloknath versus state of Punjab, Goloknath versus state of Punjab highlighted that parliament does not have the power to curtail the fundamental rights. So Goloknath in which year? 1967. Okay, so 1967. And Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India, so 1978. Okay, 1978, that fundamental right available against both legislative and the executive enactment. Okay, executive enactment. So what does it mean? That if the fundamental right is violated by the enactment by the legislature and executive, then it can basically enforceable by the court of the law. Okay, okay, so court of law can enforceable if any law violated by your the legislature and the executives. So, okay, so answer of this question is option A. Hope you are able to provide the correct answer. Okay, so answer of this question is option A. So moving to the next question, question number 7, and your time start now. So consider the following statement and you need to find the incorrect one. Okay, so this question was also current affair based question, because these things was basically in news in this year, so that can be chance they can ask related to that thing. Okay, so guys, your time is off, so you need to find the incorrect one. So article 19 provided 6 fundamental right to citizens. Yes, 6 fundamental right to citizens is correct. So what are the 6 fundamental right? Can anyone tell me? So freedom of speech and expression, freedom of assembly, freedom of the formation, associations, movement, residence, profession. These are the things we all know. Then article 21 was added under 86 Constitutional Amendment Act. Yes, it's totally correct. So 2002. Okay. Then option C, Supreme Court ruled out that people have the right against adverse effect from the climate change and should be included in article 19 and 21. It's incorrect. Okay, so although Supreme Court highlighted that the people have a right against the adverse effect from climate change, it's a recent judgment in 2024 only. Okay, so 2024 only, but it also part of the fundamental right, but it's not article 19 and 21 according to Supreme Court, but article 14 and 21. Okay, so according to article 14 and 21, the people have a right against adverse effect from the climate change, like the climate change are dangerous to the human life or the rights of the human society. That's why it's a part of fundamental right according to the Supreme Court recent judgment. Okay, so but the it's mentioned article 14 and 21 according to the Supreme Court, not 19. Okay, so that's why option C is incorrect, and our answer according to the question is basically C. Okay, so hope you all bear with this option. Okay, moving to the next question, next like here bonus fact, because this thing is new for all of you, so that's why you can remember here. So case name, that they can simply ask the question in which case Supreme Court basically rule out this judgment. It is how the case name is MK Ranjit Singh and organization versus Union of India. Okay, so do remember this case, the MK Ranjit Singh versus and organization versus Union of India. So in this case Supreme Court highlighted, then people have a right to free from adverse effect of the climate change, which should be recognized article 14 and 21. Okay, article 21 and 14. Okay, so Supreme Court judgment. So this was the current affair based question. Nowhere we will find this kind of content, so be make note of it that you should join the Telegram ID for getting the PDF. Okay, then moving to the next question, your time start now. That article 26 talk about. I hope you all are providing your answer with circulating your OMR sheet. Okay. I know the last question was very top because you might have not ever about this thing, but please note of these things. And guys, your time is off. So article 26 we all know, that is of freedom of the freedom to manage the religious affair. Okay, option A is the answer. Option A is the answer. So question number 8, option A is the answer. Moving to the next question, consider the two statement and you need to find the appropriate options. Okay, so these are the two statement, you need to find the appropriate options, and your time start now. And guys, your time is up. So like you provide the answer. Article 30 talk about the any section of the citizen residing any part of the India having a distinct language, script and culture of its own shall have the right to conserve the same. No, article not 30, it's article 29. As you all know, article 29 29 30 talks about the rights for protection of the cultural minorities. Okay, cultural rights. So article 29 talks about the minority, those who have like distinct language, script, culture, they can have a like they can conserve the same things. Article 29. So that's why it's incorrect, because article 30 they mention, and article 30 talk about all minorities shall have the right to establish the admission educational institution. It's incorrect. Okay, so it is correct and it is incorrect. So your answer accordingly, that basically A is incorrect and B is correct. Okay, option 4 is the answer. Okay, so question number 9, option 4 is answer. Okay, 4 is answer, option question number 9. Okay, so moving to next questions, because this thing is important right now. If you are in a study of the news, then you can see that how the minority are get affected in the across India. Okay, so it also manifested in our election, the political party manifesto. So that's why important it's. Then moving to the next questions, a bonus question for a very easy questions. So time start now. This side is reads and descriptions. So this kind of questions regularly coming in examination. That's why I think that I should also incorporate in this your paper, and just try to secure the good mark from this question because it's easy question. I hope you all guys enjoying this valuable question and getting lot of help from this kind of platforms. And guys, time is off, so let me match. Statutory means what? To be informed or to be certified. Okay, so a second, then you can get the answer. And quaranto, by what authority? Okay, so second and fourth, then you can get answer. Option A is the answer. Okay, so option A is the answer, question number 10. Okay, so you can match like prohibitions, prohibition to forbid, and obvious purpose to have the body of. Okay, so moving to the next question. Before this like so far the question we have discussed the till question 10, and there is a rest six question to more to go. And before that, I would like to request to all of you, do subscribe our channel, and do share with your friend if you like our effort. Like in upcoming session, I will promise to you, we will bring much more things for you for the practice of your questions for cracking this examination. Also we are planning different more thing. Okay, so for that you should support our channel by subscribing or sharing with your friend. Okay, moving to the next questions. So next question in front of you, that which among the following is not comes under article 33. Okay, article 33, and your time start now. Okay, as you all know, article 33 related to what? the abrogation of the fundamental right to the intelligence, the security force, the like armed officials. Okay, that is article 33, which is part of the your fundamental rights. So you need to find which is not comes under article 33. And guys, your time is off, so not comes under. So option like Army Act comes, Navy Act come, Border Security Force Act come, but Armed Special Force Act option D is not part of article 33. Can anyone tell me it's part of which article? Who will tell me? So article 34, that is a martial law. Okay, so Armed Special Force Act is the very special kind of act is implemented in the area under the martial law. For example, in northeastern state, the Assam, like Mizoram, these are the vulnerable or the conflict prone area, and under the martial law the Armed Special Force Act was implemented. But under article 33, this Navy Act, Army Act, the Border Security Act force comes. Okay, so answer of this question is basically option D. Then moving to the next questions, and here we go with the basically poll. So time start now. This is also current affair based question, because in fundamental rights we also study these things. And here we are discussing the most expected question according to the need of the current scenario. That's why I am putting this question, and it's very important. Trust me, you will never anywhere find this kind of question. It's very unique in nature. And your time is off, so you need to find the incorrect one. So electoral bond was announced in 2017, correct? As per the Supreme Court decision, it is detrimental to article 19 clause 1 of the DPSP. No, it's incorrect, because it article 19 clause 1 of the fundamental rights. Okay, so article 19 is part of the fundamental rights. That's why option B is incorrect. And Right to Information Act was enacted in 2005. It is part of the freedom of speech and expression. Obviously correct. So why I am putting this question? Because right now Honorable Supreme Court declared that electoral bond is null and void, and that's why we should know that electoral bond, according to the Supreme Court, it is detrimental. Detrimental means it is threat to the freedom of speech and expression of the people. Okay, and it's problem for the the people, because if they don't know about the political party and who donate the political party, how can they exercise the freedom of speech and expressions? If you have a knowledge, then you can freely express on speech, na. Without knowledge, how can you exercise these rights? That's why the Supreme Court of India declared that electoral bond is null and void. You just remember, right now electoral bond is no longer a scheme, or it is not regulated. It's basically scrapped by our Honorable Supreme Court. But you need to remember, this is, according to Supreme Court, detrimental to article 19 clause 1, that is deal with the freedom of speech and expression. That is how the main objective of this questions, and answer of this question is basically options B. Okay, so this kind of small thing can be asked in your examinations. Okay, question number 12, option B. Option B is the answer of question number 12. So moving to the next question, choose incorrect pair, and your time start now. And believe me, this type of questions basically frame in such a way by analyze the mindset of the examiner. Okay, the how can the question frame, because we all study like the factual and static part regarding the fundamental right and different thing. So the thing is that how the question frame, that is very important to understand to crack the examination. Okay, and guys, your time is off, so you need to find the incorrect pair here. So fundamental rights, political democracy, correct. Right to vote, okay. And DPSP, socio-economic democracy, we all know, correct. Preamble, preface to constitution, correct. Fundamental right, instrument of instruction, no. Can anyone tell me the instrument of the instruction associated with what? Who will tell me? It is the DPSP. Don't you think so? DPSP. So answer of this question basically option D. Okay, question number 13, answer option D. So moving to the next question, and your time start now. So who consider DPSP as a conscience of constitution? Okay, H conscience of the constitutions. I will simple request to all of you, don't miss any kind of your video, because it's going to very important, and when the exam will be near to you, then if you are with us in a always, then you will be feel that comfortable to provide your answer. Okay, so the answer of this question is basically option B, like DPSP as a conscience of the constitution, said by Granavel Austin. And you should remember also Dr. B.R. Ambedkar article, said article 32 is the heart and soul of the constitution. Okay, so different type of thing can be asked, so do prepare this kind of questions. Moving to the next question, options, question number 15, and your time start now. So here you need to find a chronology based questions. So arrange the following DPSP provision in chronological order. That means if you remember the article, then you can finally place out that which provision comes first and that later. So this kind of question was asked in UGC NET examination. So I think that if they will be make the question top, then you should prepare any kind of situation. And guys, your time you are off, so do try to basically arrange these things. So organize village panchayat, article 40, free and legal aid to the poor, article 39A. Okay, uniform civil code, article 44, provision for just and humane condition for work and maternity relief, article 42. So accordingly you can match here that B and your A, then your D and C, B, A and D and C. Okay, so answer is basically B, A, D and C. Okay, B, A and D and C, option 2 is the answer. So correct answer of this question, guys, option 2. Okay, question number 15, answer 2. Okay, so moving to the next question. So in that way you should remember the different main article of the DPSP. I don't think so you should remember all the article of DPSP, but the few important thing like village panchayat you should remember, free legal aid you should remember, uniform civil code you cannot miss because it is always in news, and the maternity relief also in news because most of the political party are trying to mobilize the women on the basis of that. So these are the few important thing you should always aware about that thing. So moving to the next questions, by the way the answer of this question option B. Okay, moving to the next questions, question number 16, and you need to find the here provision and article. You should match the article and the related provision of the DPSP. Okay, by the way this is going to be your last questions, and you should able to provide the answer of these questions, and your time already start. And try to provide your feedback also regarding this kind of content and what you need from your side in upcoming day, then I can plan accordingly. Okay, if you will tell, then I can plan. And this is the type of questions, and the practice question is basically framed because of request from our subscriber. So accordingly you should also try to take the benefit. Just try to ask me what you need. Okay, so I will definitely arrange for you. So let provide the answer. So answer of this question, that participation of worker in management, article 43A, education and economic interest of SC and ST, article 46. So B and D. So you can match second and fourth. So answer of this question option A. Okay, and to foster respect for the international law and the treaty, article 50 you all know. Then cooperative society, article 43B. Okay, by the way the question number 16, answer A. And guys, on this note we have successfully covered all the questions. Okay, with this note we are ending our lecture with covering the DPSP and the fundamental right. Okay, and in upcoming session according to our plan we are going to cover the different things. But the thing is that I am going to provide quickly a homework question, guys, but you should provide the answer in comment section. If you really respect my work and try to participate in this channel as a as a like the master student, I can say that. So you should provide the answer in comment section, because sometimes it feels me like alone, that I am only guys doing the thing and no one with me. So try to collaborate with me. Even if your answer is wrong, it does not matter. Try to come out from your sides that yes, we are also here. Okay, so by the way, let's start our things. The which of the following provision was not added by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act? So here is the different option. You need to provide the which is not part of the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act, and I will definitely tell you the answer of this question in our basically upcoming session. Okay, and before guys letting to know that please subscribe our channel if you really like this kind of effort and to be part of this content in upcoming future. So do share with your friend also, because if you will share, they can also be part of this lesson, and I can also provide them a good quantity collect and different thing, because someone also help you. You should remember that things. And by the way, thank you everyone for being part of it. I really appreciate to your such dedication for this kind of preparation. So thank you guys, have a nice day. Thank you so much.